Good morning students, myself Gaurav Kumar Sharma, and in today's class we are going to continue our chapter Properties of Parallel Lines. In the previous class we were discussing exercise 14 and we have solved this exercise up to question number 10, and in today's class we will start to solve this exercise from question number 11. So let's start. Question number 11. In this question, we are given ABCD a quadrilateral in which AB is parallel to DC, this line AB is parallel to this line DC, and this line AD is parallel to BC. This is given. And what we have to prove? We have to prove that this angle ADC, this angle is equals to this angle ABC. This result we have to prove in this question. So, how we will prove this? So, student, as we know, as we discussed already in this chapter, that which type of angles are formed by transversal when it cuts two parallel lines. So, as it is already given in this question that this line AB is parallel to DC. This is parallel to this. And for these two parallel lines, AD can be considered as a transversal. And in this case, if we will consider AD as a transversal, then this angle ABC and this angle DAB, this one, this angle and this angle, both will be pair of consecutive interior angles, and we know that the sum of the pair of consecutive interior angles is equals to 180 degree. So we can write here angle ABC plus angle DAP is equals to 180 degree, and that will be our equation number 1. Again students, similarly this angle and this angle will be a pair of consecutive interior angles. Why? Because it is already given again in this question that AD line is parallel to BC, and for these two parallel lines we can consider this AB as a transversal, and if we will consider AB as a transversal, then we will get angle DAB and angle ABC as a pair of consecutive interior angles, which sums will be equals to 180 degree. So thus we will get our equation number 2. Now with the help of equation 1 and 2, we will proceed this question. In equation 1 and 2, we have equal RHS. So the LHS of these two equations will also be equal. So we can write here with the help of equation 1 and 2, and the LHS of equation 1 and the LHS of equation number 2 will be equal, because we can write in place of 180 degree angle DAB plus angle ABC, which is also equals to 180 degree. Now in both the sides we will cancel out the same quantity, the equal quantities. So angle DAB and angle DAB will be cancelled out, and we will get our result which we have to prove in this question. Angle ADC, this one angle, is equals to angle ABC, this angle. So that is our result. Now let's move on to the next question. Question number 13. Again in this question we are given a quadrilateral in which AB is parallel to CD and AD is parallel to BC. That is, the opposite sides of this quadrilaterals are parallel, and AC is as a diagonal given, and the value of angle BAC is equals to 35 degree BAC, and the value of angle DAC or CAD is equals to 40 degree. And what we have to find in this question, we have to find the value of these two angles which are given as a variable. So we have to find the value of x and y in this question. So students, we will again follow here the properties of parallel lines, according to which if there are two parallel lines and one transversal line is there, then in that case the angles formed by that transversal, that is pair of consecutive angles, pair of alternate interior angles, pair of corresponding angles, these angles will be equal. So as we can say in this question, AB is parallel to CD. AB is parallel to CD, and we can assume this diagonal AC as a transversal. Then this angle Y will be equal to this angle CAB. Why? Because this is a pair of alternate interior angles between parallel lines AB and CD. Now we will put the value of CAB, which is actually 35 degree, and thus we will find the value of angle Y. Similarly, X will be equals to angle DAC. The reason is again same. This is a pair of alternate interior angles, and the pair of alternate interior angles between two parallel lines is always equal. So now we will put the value of angle DAC, which is equals to 40 degree. Thus we got the values of X and Y in this question. Now let's move on to the next question. Question number 15, first part. In this question, we are given two lines L and M and one transversal line T, and some angles are formed there, and value of some angles are also given. We have to find whether the lines L and M are parallel to each other or not. This result we have to find that lines L and M are parallel to each other or not. So students, we know that two lines will be parallel only in that case when a transversal makes angles such that the pair of corresponding angles, pair of alternate interior angles, and will be same. So if the pair of corresponding angles between these two lines L and M will be equal, then we will say that these lines L and M are parallel to each other, otherwise they will be not parallel to each other. So let's check that the pair of corresponding angles in this particular questions are equal or not. So students, you can see here the angle of the value of this angle PGB is already given 40 degree, and the angle which will be corresponding to this angle PGB, and that angle will be GHD. So we will find the value of angle GHD. If the value of angle GHD, that is, will come as 40 degree, then we will say that lines L and M are parallel, otherwise they will be not parallel. So let's try to find out the value of angle GHD. Now students, we can see here GHQ is a straight line, and angle made on a straight line is always a straight angle, and the value of a straight angle is always 180 degree. So we can say that angle GHQ is equals to 180 degree, and with the help of this figure we can say easily that this angle GHQ is formed with the help of two angles GHD and DHQ. So in place of GHQ we can write angle GHD, this one, and angle DHQ is equals to 180 degree. And angle DHQ is already given as 130, so we will put the value of angle DHQ, and thus we will find the value of angle GHD. We will take this 130 into RHS and it will become minus 130, and thus we will get the value of angle GHD, which will become 50 degree. Angle GHD is 50 degree. Now students, because angle GHD is the corresponding angle for angle PGB. So they must be same if lines L and M are parallel, but you can see here the value of angle GHD is 50 degree and the value of angle PGB is given as 40 degree, and hence we can say that the corresponding angles GHD and PGB, angle GHD and PGB are not equal. If the corresponding angle between two lines are not equal, then in that case we can say that the lines are not parallel to each other, and hence we can conclude that line L is not parallel to line M. So that was the verification in this question that lines L and M are parallel to each other or not.